when I finally got to, I got a Huawei P30. Now, Huawei P30 was the game changer, honestly. Like, the phone is great. The phone was I think it's one of the best things that Huawei has made. Huawei P30 was fucking disgusting. Well fucking done. Yeah. So now I'm using the OnePlus Pro. Pro 7. This is also pretty good. It has a very interesting feature, guys. Let me show you. Okay, so this is when the camera is on, right? Okay, so you can see the camera. Okay, now what? Look at what happens when I turn it to the selfie camera. You see that here? This thing here, it pops up. Yeah. So, some people like it, some people don't. I don't really have like a preference. It's just interesting, you know, like moving parts and all that. The camera itself is not very good, but I like this concept, like, I guess. I quite like it, but I worry that it might spoil because, you know, moving parts, like, and if you're not careful, like, this part here it's kind of fragile, huh? Yeah, so this is a very cool phone. Also, it's very sleek. Like, it's very thin and it doesn't have the, oh my god, because of this camera top part here, right? Because the camera is here, you don't have that weird notch here. So your screen, you really have the full screen completely like that. Yeah, so that's really good. Went from Android to iPhone and I felt like a life change. Been using Mac since 2014. Felt your life was just integrated when, yeah, it would make sense if you're using MacBooks and then you know you have your iPhone to kind of complete the whole ecosystem. And I completely understand why. If you are working in the creative industry, Macs are definitely more suited towards that. So yeah, I completely understand. But after that, you know, because I'm using like obviously desktop now, yeah, Android phones just make more sense to me. That's it. Itchy hand just press. I never pressed down. Okay, so let me tell you something very funny. So I place my phone like very neatly. It will always be very aligned on my desk. Okay, so like let's say my mouse mat is like, you know, I will put it like perpendicular to my mouse mat, right? Okay. And then I'll make sure that my keyboard is also parallel to everything. So then what happened was that one time I was using my phone. Sometimes I use my phone to like for something else while I'm doing work. And then I'll turn on the camera to like search stuff. So anyway, I looked at my phone and then I was working and then I looked down and I'm like, why the fuck is my phone at an angle? Like it was not placed straight. So I looked down and I was like, who the fuck moved my phone? But it was impossible for anybody else to have come and touched my phone because I've been sitting here for the last hour doing work. Nobody else touched my phone except me. Then I'm like, fine. Then I put my phone back. I put my phone back straight again. And I did my work. And I went back here and I went, what the fuck? It's slanted at the same angle again. And then I sat there for a while. I was thinking, I was like, somebody's playing a fucking trick on me here, dude. Somebody's touching my phone when I'm not looking. And it took me a good 2 hours to figure out. It was because when I turn on the camera, then the selfie camera will push the phone away from the from the bottom of my keyboard there, and then it puts it at that weird angle. Yeah. So we figured out the culprit, but it took me way longer than it should have to figure out why my phone was not straight. I did get a PC last year, so that's why I started streaming. Oh, very nice. PC for gaming. In Lost Places, you have no idea how fucking confused I was. Like, just sit there and then, why is my phone not straight? I definitely put it on straight. Like, I will never like toss my phone on the table or anything. It always sits perpendicular or, you know, like at the corner, right at the corner. It'll sit like perfectly. So yeah, bothered me more than I would dare to admit. Jesus Christ. So that's why, like, because of these things that I do, sometimes I think like I do have like mild obsessive compulsive disorder, or at least a mild version of it lah. Yeah, like looking and then checking that my things are always straight and not they're in a very specific place, you know, a specific direction, and that makes sense to me.